Today is born the seventh one. Born of woman the seventh son. And he in turn of a seventh son. He has the power to heal. He has the gift of the second sight. He is the chosen one. So it shall be written. So it shall be done. Iron Maiden, seventh son of a seventh son. 7, a magical number. 7 seems to be a magical number in many cultures, and is often imbued with mystical and religious attributes. In the Abrahamic faiths, for instance, it is believed that God created the world in 7 days, while in Greek mythology, the Pleiades were 7 sisters who were the companions of the goddess Artemis. Other groups of 7 include the 7 wonders of the world, the 7 sages of Greece, and the Shichi-Fukujin, 7 gods of fortune, of Japanese mythology. In folklore, 7 also has a special role in the order of birth. Researchers claim Glastonbury ancient legends made up by cash-strapped monks. 7-year-old Pulsort from Lake where folklore claims King Arthur's Excalibur was thrown. Legends of Mount Shasta, the abode of the devil Part 1, the legend of J.C. Brown. Healing powers of the seventh son of a seventh son. In European folklore, the seventh son of a seventh son is believed to possess special powers. The seventh son must be preceded by 6 brothers, with no sisters born in between, and whose father is also such a seventh son. Such a child is said to be gifted with the power to heal diseases. Or is it a curse? Not all the gifts of the seventh son of a seventh son are so benign, however. According to one superstition, the seventh son in a family of all boys is prone to fall victim to a curse that would turn him into a Luisan, or a Labisan or Labasuman. This creature exists in the mythology of South America, particularly in the countries of Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, and Uruguay. The myth of the Luisan originates with the Guarani, an indigenous group of people from Paraguay. In Guarani mythology, the Luisan was the 7th and youngest offspring of Tau, an evil spirit, and Karana, a mortal woman. In the original story, the Luisan is said to be the god of death and had a horrendous figure. His face was long and pale, and much of his body was covered with long dirty hair. He also had frightening eyes and the stench of death and decay around him. It was perhaps interaction with European colonists that transformed this myth over time, as the Luisan changed from a god of death into a werewolf. It is believed that on the night of a full moon, especially if it fell on a Friday, the seventh son in a family of all boys, after he reached the age of 13, would transform into the Luisan. Like the European werewolf, the Luisan would terrorize the night by hunting and killing, and spread its curse through its bite. Keeping a seventh son tradition alive. In 1907, another, possibly associated, custom about the seventh son was created. According to this custom, which originated in Germany, the reigning prince would be the sponsor to a seventh son of any of his subjects. When Enrique Brost and Apollonia Holman, who were Volga Germans from southeastern Russia, immigrated to Argentina in the early 1900s, they brought the custom along. They requested the then Argentinian president, José Figueroa Alcorta, be their seventh son's godfather. The president agreed to their request and this tradition has been kept till today. In 2014, Yertal, a seventh son, became the godson of Argentina's president, Cristina Fernández de Kirchner. The myth of the seventh son of a seventh son is still alive today, and has been used variously in films, literature, and music. In an age when superstition is frowned upon by many, our fascination with the number 7 and the folklore regarding the seventh son of a seventh son still continues, and will probably persist into the future.